Hey everyone, welcome to Trail Sage, and this week we're talking about multi-day fasting. I apologize for all the sweat. It is ridiculously hot out today, but I'm on a multi-day fast, and I know whenever I post one of my rides with a multi-day fast, I always get questions about, you know, how hard can you ride on a multi-day fast? What is a multi-day fast? Is it safe? And the answer to that question is, well, a multi-day fast is basically not eating any kind of food. You're allowed to have coffee or water for more than a day. So multi-day. I'll try and do that once a month, sometimes more. It depends on what's going on and how heavy my training load is. And speaking of, can you ride or can you run on a multi-day fast? The answer is yes. It's like anything, right? I mean, you're not going to sign up for a 100-mile race and just do a 100-mile race, right? You're gonna train to get to that 100-mile mark. Well, fasting is the same thing. You're not going to be, you know, ready to go right out the gate. You have to work at it. So how do you work out, or what's it feel like to work out on a fast? Well, I'll sprinkle in like a 3-day fast here and there, but for the most part, I do a lot of 2-day fasts. And on that first day, I can actually do a pretty good hard workout. On that second day, it's hard to do a hard workout. I suppose if you trained, you might be able to do it, but I tend to do a recovery style ride or a recovery style run. And well, what does that mean? That means that if I'm running, I want to be able to hold a conversational pace. I'm not trying to do any crazy elevation. I'm just casually running. And same for cycling, right? If I'm out for a ride, I'm certainly trying to stay in a power zone. I'm trying to keep my heart rate in a certain zone. And watching all those things, monitoring all those things, and making sure that my heart rate doesn't spike. And it really comes down to working up to that level, right? And getting used to getting your body not working off of food. And again, you know, it takes time, it takes training, and you're not going to be awesome at it at first. In fact, the first time you do a fast, you're probably not going to want to work out, and that's fine, right? Of course, I'm not a physician, I'm not a doctor. If you're concerned about any of these things, you talk to your health professional about those things, or go on YouTube and look up someone that you do respect in the industry. I'm not here to provide all the answers. I'm not here to tell you it's the right thing to do. I just know it works for me. What are the benefits that you get from fasting? Well, I definitely see some cognitive benefits. You definitely get some digestive benefits, getting your body clear out some of the things in your system. Your immune system, I think after the first 24 hours, you start getting to that 48 hours, your immune system starts to improve. And that's been great. I can't remember the last time I've been sick. That's the other thing. You get to that like 3rd or 4th day of fasting, and then your body starts to regenerate cells. So, you know, it starts to get rid of the old cells and starts to regenerate new ones. I think a lot of people think of fasting and they immediately think, oh, losing weight, right? You know, I'm fasting to lose weight. If that's the only reason why you're doing it, then so be it. There's nothing wrong with that. But, you know, I'm doing fasting for a lot more. What can you eat or drink when you're fasted? So basically, coffee's great, right? If you want to do coffee, you can do coffee. I wouldn't stick any cream in it. I know some people that do, but if you want to do some kind of a cream, you could try and use, say, MCT oil, anything that's kind of keto friendly. Lots of water. I do LyteShow, which is basically the things that you lose in your sweat with no sugars, no additives. I did a video on it, so I'll put a link in there to the product and what it is. And yeah, I'll just put some of that in my water and drink that. I think a lot of you might be thinking, well, there's no way I can do a fast, right? Well, you can. I mean, you fast every day, believe it or not, right? When you go to bed, you know, at whatever time that is, until you wake up, your body goes into a fasted state. And so what you're basically doing is just kind of extending that, right? I mean, maybe the first time you take it to breakfast and you skip breakfast, and then you do a lunch or a dinner. And then maybe next time you take it all the way to lunch, you know, and then grow that until you get to the point where you make it a full 24 hours. There's nothing wrong with that, right? There's nothing wrong with kind of building it that way. I happen to be a fat adapted athlete, which means that I do all of my rides and runs, all of my activities, really. I mean, if I'm playing basketball or whatever it is, you know, I'm doing that all fasted. In fact, I only eat 1 meal a day, which is a completely different topic. But for the most part, you know, I'll do all my activities with just water and LyteShow in my bottle, and it's not a problem. And when I'm done doing those activities, I still don't need to eat. My body only at this point, you know, after doing this for like 5 or 6 years, you know, at this point my body's used to that, right? And so I'm getting all my calories and nutrition all in 1 meal. And basically my body converts that into fat, and I'm ready to go and use that the next day. So If you're interested in that topic, I can definitely do a video on that. Let me know in the comments below if you want to know more about that. Yeah, so that's about it. I hear the thunder, so I guess this video is done. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more content like this, feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching.